Bigfoot, are you out there? Bigfoot, are you yonder? Looking good. Well, good afternoon. Jabo Outdoors here, just doing a quick solo overnight. Needed to get out in the woods. It's beautiful weather. Just did a short little walk to site here. Set my tent up. Gonna cook some breakfast for dinner. Got some eggs that I think I broke. My backpack, I dropped my backpack and I think I broke the eggs, but whatever. I was planning on making, what did I bring? Oh, I brought some bacon. Brought some chorizo and eggs and cheese, some onions. So I'm going to make some, and tortillas. So I'm going to make some little breakfast tacos or burritos or whatever you want to call them. I just need something quick, something easy to cook over the fire, and just want to enjoy myself on this beautiful fall day. It looks really nice right now. There's sunshine, blue sky, but I think there's supposed to be some rain overnight, starting about midnight. Going to go through the night until the early morning. So I wanted to sleep under a tarp or in my lavu, my canvas lavu, but neither one of those have a floor. I don't know how hard it's going to rain, and I didn't want to be, getting all wet and sloppy for no reason. So I brought the tent with the rain fly so I can be all nice and dry and comfy. So what I'm going to do now that I have camp set up, I'm going to go pick out some firewood, walk around the woods around here, get some something to start burning, get a fire going, and get to cooking. Nothing fancy tonight. I got one little piece of the old school fire starter. I think it's made out of the same stuff that those pressed logs are that I think you can still buy. But I'm going to give this a shot. Give it a light. See if it, I think they hold a flame for a while, if I can ever get it burning. There we go. Oh yeah, there's that smell. Fire. A few pieces of bacon out. that until fire goes down a little bit and get the cast iron on. Oh yeah, starting to crisp up a little bit. It's a hot fire. Don't want to burn the bacon. That'll sit in that fat. Put that there. Some chorizo. I still want some chunks, but I break it up a little bit. All right, some pre-chopped onion. Get all that in there. All right, we'll get the onion kind of cooked a little bit with the chorizo, and then we'll mix it all together. Let it kind of cook, and I'll get the eggs ready. And yeah, won't be too long. All right, so this is what I'm dealing with. I had it in this plastic container, and it just landed funny, so it looks like the eggs cracked. So I think what I'm gonna do is just kind of finish the job here and crack them into, since there's already stuff. Yeah, I'll pick those up in a little bit. Oh yeah, see, that one's already fucking shells. These are farm fresh eggs, homegrown from someone right down the road from me. All right, so all right, this is working out. It's already messed up anyway, right? Oh yeah, look at that. Would you look at that? Would you just look at that? Just look at it. Look at this, look at that. So yeah, I rediscovered Ed Bassmaster recently, and forgot for my sense of humor how funny that guy is. If you haven't heard of him, he's a crazy dude. Does like pranks and stuff, YouTube and all that. But you definitely would enjoy it. Okay, eggs ready. Oh yeah, stuff's all, let's mix all that together. Don't need any butter. Nothing really, the eggs shouldn't really stick if I do it right. Be patient with them. I'm gonna let those flavors kind of meld. Oh, look at that. Breakfast tacos. Try and scramble these up a little bit before they start cooking. All right, and I'm not going to add any salt to this, I don't think. Because there's a lot of salt in that bacon and that chorizo, I think. So I'm going to add a little black pepper, and that's probably it. Looks like I gotta season my cast iron. Plenty of fat in there. Just oh well. It's still cooking. Right? That's the important thing. Pretty greasy, but you know what? It's camping. There's a lot of extra steps I would take in my kitchen. Draining grease and doing this, different pans. You know. It's what it is, but it's gonna be delicious. I have a feeling. Okay, so these eggs, everything's done. Not overdone, doesn't look like. Looking good. Gonna just right there, and I set up a little base here so I can kind of keep them warm, but let's put that back there. Yeah, some stacks of wood. Good? I think we're good. Ah, almost lost that chunk. There we go. Look at those things. Breakfast tacos for dinner. You saw them. They look good. I realized as I was making them, I forgot hot sauce. Kind of a little hot sauce. Still pretty good though. I mean, chorizo and bacon together. I mean, that's just... It's not a bad thing, let me put it that way. Mmm. Mmm. Round two, it's more like a quesadilla. Sort of folded it over, let the cheese melt, slow browned it. I think I took a bite, it's pretty good. And not as messy. More cheese. Use cheese like a glue. Yeah, not bad. So I think I'm going to be good after these two. 4 tacos. Huh. I'm dripping on my coat. That's why I have a plate. I'm going to lean over the table. Good stuff. So, go pack go. It's an interesting conundrum, an interesting thing going on this year in the NFL. the NFC North Division, Packers are part of, with the lowly Chicago Bears, the Detroit Lions, who had a great season last year, doing good this year, and the Minnesota Vikings, the Queens. No offense, Minnesota guys. I mean, I'm a Packer fan. Anyway, no team in the division has more than 2 losses. Toughest division in football so far. But Patrick Mahomes. Huh. Man. I'm not an analyst. I just know I love my Packers. I think they're a pretty good team. Yeah, as I just said, so are the other 3 teams so far. We'll see who can sustain it. Someone always shits the bed eventually. I mean, it's just the way it goes. Bigfoot, are you out there? Bigfoot, are you yonder? All right. Okay. I'm going to crash out. I'm full. I'm tired. Started sprinkling a little bit, then it let up, but figured I'm going to just come in, get a good night's sleep, and wake up with a full day tomorrow. So, thanks for watching. See you in the morning. Good night. Go with 2 cups today. 2 nice strong cups. Get this rolling. Do a little French press today. Containers and grounds. Might be a little much, but the hell will go for strong. Stanley. Before the Stanley thing happened. So this is just about at a boil. We're going to shut this down. Pour this water into the coffee carefully. I like to give it a nice stir. Get all those grounds worked in there. And set that kind of on there. Don't press it yet, just to keep it warm. Let those grounds settle. We'll have a nice, delicious hot cup of coffee. All right, so this has got to be settled enough. Press that puppy down. That looks like some pretty good coffee to me. I might have put a tad too much creamer in there. Cheers. Mmm. Mmm. That's such a great way to make coffee. So it's looking like it's going to be a nice day. I see blue sky, sun trying to get up over the trees, but these are tall trees, mostly oak. A few maples thrown in there, but a lot of oak leaves. I don't know why, but my camera keeps shutting off. Cheap ass GoPro. I know, get a better camera. Easier said than done. I was intended for this to just be like a B-roll and get another camera, but our economy hasn't really quite allowed it for me. Which brings me to my next point, ladies and gentlemen. We have a short amount of time, less than 2 weeks, until you as Americans need to cast your vote. I'm not going to tell you who to vote for. I'm not going to tell you who I'm voting for. All I'm going to say is that I am very excited to cast my vote. And I'm really hoping that from a financial standpoint, life turns around to the way it once was. You know, I'm a big policy guy. I'm not going to get into that. But one of the candidates' economic policies fall in line with what I believe is going to help the most people, myself included. I don't stand just on one issue. Like a lot of people allow themselves to get gaslighted into thinking this is the only reason why, you know, this is the most important thing, everything else be damned. I feel sorry for you if you're a one-issue person, but, you know, you have that right as an American to cast your vote however you see fit. So let's smoke to that. I'm not going to go off on a rant. May the best candidate win. Cheers. Have a little pipe smoke. Goes so good with coffee in the morning. Really, the only time I ever smoke a pipe is when I'm camping. This always ends up in my camping gear, so might as well use it. Good morning and goodbye for this trip. Like I said, just a simple spur of the moment. Needed to get out, just clear my head a little bit, and enjoy a little fall weather. Got rain and everything, so you know it wasn't so bad. Gotta put my tent away wet. I'll dry it off later on. So this is Jabo checking out. Go Pack Go.